What's going on, boys? It's your boy, J-Dog RC. We got a new dirt bike, boys. So this is a Yamaha TTR 230. I don't know what year it is, but my neighbor gave it to me for free. And it's just been sitting for like 4 years in this little shed. So, this is gonna be a fun project, mate. Look at these grips. Look at this shit. Look at this. You can just rip that shit right off. They're like melted, bruh. Disgusting. So, on my other dirt bike here, Kawasaki KLX 140 2019, I broke off the clutch lever, so I took the clutch off of this bike, put it on here. My neighbor helped me with that. And I didn't know if the clutch lever here was gonna fit into this mount. So he fucking tried to take this mount off. And there's a wire that's supposed to go on here. Right here. And if this wire is not on this fucking clutch mount, then this thing will not start in gear. It has to be in neutral always, which is a pain in the ass, you know, because if you stall the engine, you know, then you just pull the clutch in, you can start it, but not when that wire is not connected. And I just tested that on this. I disconnected the wire, and it only starts in neutral. Even if you have the clutch in and it's in gear, it won't start. So, yeah. Anyway, I stripped this thing down, man. I fucking took all the plastics off and everything. It needs a lot of shit. Like, a lot of shit. Needs a battery, needs an exhaust, because it's just a header, and apparently my neighbor ran it like that when he used to drive this thing. He used to race this bike, and he just ran the header. No muffler, just the fucking header pipe. I'm like, bro, that's not good for the engine. I was asking him, oh, do you have the rest of the exhaust? And he's like, that's it right there. That's how I ran it. I'm like, oh my god. Now this shit right here, this thing right here, I don't know what the fuck this is. All I know is that it mounts right here under this mount. Okay. And I've been trying to get these wires all fucking sorted and shit. Just tidied up pretty much. Now this right here is where the fucking clutch is, where it fucking engages and shit. See, when I pull the clutch lever on this bike, you can see right here that moves. So this right here is gonna swing this way, but I don't know. It's just in a different spot. It's kind of fucking weird, mate. Yeah, man. Fucking, you know, single cylinder, 230cc, air cooled. It's kind of weird. This engine only makes 17 horsepower. This engine, air cooled 140cc, it makes 12 horsepower. 230, okay? 2 fucking 30 only makes 17 horses. I'm kind of disappointed, and it's kind of weird that, you know, this is a 230 air cooled, makes 17 horse, but a liquid cooled fucking 250, most of them make like fucking 35 or 40 ponies, bro. So I'm kind of disappointed in that. Look at this fucking chain. Rusty as a fuck. Now, the chain on this bike needs to be cleaned, okay? But that chain is still good. This shit, ooh, this shit is nasty. So I got a new chain, new sprockets coming. Doesn't have a carburetor. I got a carburetor coming. Got a new air box coming, even though, I mean, it has one. Look at this air filter. This air filter is ass. Look, I can just pull off a piece of it, and that's not what you want. Yeah, no. Gonna get little chunks of foam air filter in your fucking engine. I don't want that. So I'm just gonna get a whole new air box because there's a part that comes right out of here. It's like a rubber hose sort of thing, and that hooks onto the carburetor, and then the carburetor into the engine. So, yeah. Gonna be fun. So got a new airbox, new carburetor, brand spanking new exhaust, full exhaust, man, aluminum, real nice looking exhaust that's not stock. Some kind of cheap ass aftermarket. It's about $150. You know what's really weird? Smaller bike, right? I want to buy an exhaust for this bike, even though I mean this one sounds alright. I'm gonna get like a nice FMF exhaust, titanium. Getting the blue one, the blue pipe. It's $330 for that. Okay? And then I find a nice exhaust for this, not stock, because stock sounds like ass, and the new one's gonna sound better. And the new one for this is $150, so half the fucking price, and that's a smaller bike. This is a big boy bike. I'm like, what the fuck? This thing doesn't make much more power. But it's still, it's better than just having one bike to have another, because then, me and my brother can ride. I have a friend coming over, me and him can ride, or any of my other friends, something like that, This thing is nasty, bro, nasty. It's bunch of nasty shit, man. Fucking disgusting, man. I'm not even gonna bother trying to deep clean this piece of shit. I don't give a fuck. I don't care if it's dirty. I care that it runs, bro. Like, the bike doesn't need to be cleaned, but the engine, the carburetor, the air filter, all the shit, that shit needs to be clean. The bike, no, the bike itself does not, for me, don't need to be clean, For me, the only thing that needs to be clean is the chain, my dude. The chain, that's the only external part of the bike that gotta be clean. Other than that, all the internals, beautiful, Tires are good. Tires, pretty fucking dry rotted, pretty firm. Once we rip them, they should, I don't know. But they hold air. They're good, And these nubs, bro. These nubs are fat, bro. Beefy, bro. Big tire. Big boy tire. That's a 16-inch on that. That's a 18-inch on that. Front tire, 19-inch, 21, bro. Pretty good. So look at this. Look at that. Back of this bike, right? Disc brake. Locks up pretty good. This right here, drum brake, bruh. And right now, there's no bolt going through this right here. Okay, so I gotta get I also got a nut and bolt set, like a full fucking set, just all kinds of different sizes, specifically for this bike and some of the other models that Yamaha makes. So, yeah. And I'm gonna buy the clutch lever for this, put it back on here, and take the clutch lever off of here, put it onto this and onto here, and then I'm gonna have to re-solder this fucking wire back onto this part. Oh my god, it goes right here. Wire. There's two little spots, little copper spots right there. Fucking shitty, man. Fucking hate soldering. Especially something like this. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to, I'm probably gonna, that's a tiny little thing, man. I don't think I can do a soldering job that fucking good. But we'll see, man. We'll see. I don't know. Either that, or I'm just gonna have to start it in neutral all the time, which I don't really want to fucking do that shit. Yeet. I got full plastics coming for this shit, man. Brand spanking new plastics all the way, bro. Because these ones, look at the front fender, bro. Look at that shit. I think it's been painted. It's like, here's the original color, this blue, and it's like a nasty green. Either it's been painted or it's just been sitting in the sun forever, which you can tell. I mean, that is just disgusting. So, yeah. Full set of plastics coming for this boy. But I told my mom and my sister that when I get the new plastics, I will give them the plastics and they can paint it, do whatever the fuck they want to it, bedazzle it, whatever the fuck, I don't care. Make it fucking rainbow, I don't give a shit, right? I mean, I don't really give a shit, man. You make the bike look whatever you want it to look, I mean, I kind of want to just put the plastics on and go with the blue, go with the flow, with the Yamaha flow, whatever the fuck. But I don't know, man. Just kind of give them the shit and say, here, paint it up, bro. Make it look bedazzling, make it look sparkly, make it look shiny. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. Fucking black and pink motorcycle. Anyway, yeah. Um, this is gonna be a project for sure. I'm gonna post videos on this shit, working on it and all that shit. And yeah, you're gonna sit through my headaches. This is gonna be a pain in the ass, but it's gonna be fun. But it's gonna be a big pain in the ass, but it's gonna be fun. So, yeah. I don't know. One of these buttons is the start. I've seen videos. They fucking ignition go on, and then here's the start button. Here's the kill switch. I don't know, man. Because normally on those ones, this button is gray, the start button is gray, and then this is the kill switch. But they're the same color. I don't know. I don't know what my neighbor did with this thing. Does he bump start it all the time or what? Like pop start it, just fucking run and then jump on the thing, let the clutch out real quick. I don't know. I don't know. Probably just never kills the engine on it. I don't know. This might be the start. It's just a different color. Fuck. I don't know. Just like find out where the fuck the wires are going. Yeah, no. I'm pretty sure this the start button, this the kill button. Even though they're the same color, whatever the fuck. Should be the same thing. So yeah, this is just a little fucking update video. One thing I do like, and I'm not gonna change this, is the front brake lever. You cut it, so it's like a 2-finger or like a 1-finger, and I always use 1 finger when I use the front brake. I never fucking grab it all the way. Only use 1 finger. You wanna know why? Because with 1 finger, no matter how hard I pull on that front brake, it's not enough to lock up the front tire with just using 1 finger, you know? So it's pretty much perfect, I can brake as hard as I want. If I happen to, a deer jumps out and I panic brake and I jump to the brake real fast and slam it with just 1 finger, I won't lock up the front. So, yeah. Maybe. It's almost happened before, but yeah. Yeah, this is gonna be a project. I'm also getting a new shift lever because this is way too long. Look at this. This is my hand, full length of my hand. And then on this bike, over here from the foot peg to the shift lever, we're looking fucking inches off, bro. This shit is like 2 inches longer. And my foot, I am like all the way on the end of my heel on my foot here. And I'm barely tapping this with the front of my toe. So, yeah. Gonna get a different shift lever. As you can see, this is fucking extended. It would be better if it came out just to here, so then it would be pretty much the same from here about right to that line on my finger right to there. Fuck, man. So yeah, I have not yet checked the spark plug. I don't know. Yeah, getting a new battery for the thing, fucking exhaust, everything, fucking bolt kit, all that shit, fucking. I need to get new grips. That's another thing, because these are just like I can peel this away. I can just fucking peel it off, but I'm not going to. It's very sticky, very sticky. The throttle side is worse. Like, you can see this shit bar showing. Look at this. You can just fucking peel it back, bruh. That's disgusting. Yeah. So, but one thing that's good, like, fucking the bars are so much wider on this one compared to this. So much better, bro. And the tire is actually straight. Actually straight with the bars. First time. From here, just ignore the fact that an engine is sitting there. The way this frame looks and everything, the bars and the front tire, looks like a fucking mountain bike. Tell me this doesn't look like a mountain bike just from this angle. Like, that's a fucking mountain bike. And then, dirt bike. Looks kind of weird when it's all naked like this. But yeah. So, yeah, it's going to be a fun project. It's going to be about, I added a few more parts to my cart. I originally had it at $650. Got a couple more things. I still need to get grips, so I'm adding more. It's going to be like $750 to get this thing going. But, I mean, I got the bike for free, just the way it is. All this, just like this, free. So, basically, $800 dirt bike? Yes, please. you know? I mean, I paid fucking, well, I didn't pay it. My mom bought this. $3,500, bro, for this shit. This is a nice bike, though. This is a nice bike. Honestly, I feel like this thing makes more power. Now, one thing, and this is a really long video. I was only going to make this like 5 minutes. But this has a 6-speed. This bike over here, 5-speed, 6-speed. And apparently the 6 speeds are faster, so I don't know. This thing might go 70, you never know. You know, when I get this thing running, I'm gonna be doing wheelies all the way up into 6th gear. Fucking 60-mile-an-hour wheelie? Yes, please, bro. Yes, fucking please. Yes, sir. That's what it's all about. Tires are in good condition. I mean, they're dry rotted as a fuck, but look at that nub. Compared to that, that's bald. You got that. So that's pretty good. I won't need to change these. And honestly, having 2 dirt bikes and going just back to back on them all the time, riding them left and right. You know, I ride this one for one day, ride this one for one day. You know, I don't want to leave one sitting, because if I do, it's going to get all gummed up because they're both carbureted. But by going back and forth on them, you know, tires will, in theory, last longer. Maybe. Probably not. Like, one rear tire lasts me about a month riding it every single day to where it is now. Completely bald. And then I can literally go on a bald, like, I don't know. Something about having the tire bald, the last little bit of tread is always the hardest one to get rid of. It lasts so much longer when it's down like this. At the very, like, almost bald. Near bald, but not totally. Like, I've had a tire last 2 months. I've had a tire last an entire month, just like this, just bald, to the point where there was absolutely nothing left. So, yeah. Long video, but updates. Kawasaki KLX 140L 2019. Yamaha TTR 230. I don't know the year. I have to look at the VIN number. I don't know where the fuck that's at. Bye. Fuck you.